I just wanna ride my bike, yeah. I'm just sick of always watching the news. I just wanna go outside, yeah. Spend a weekend way up top with a view.
Hey, what is up everybody? It's Albert here and welcome to the Rim Break, a business podcast recorded while I ride my bicycle. So it's a 0.5 episode today. So we're going to learn about the business theory and management and sustainability of Bombas. Yeah, we're learning about Bombas Revisited. But, today we're going to take a more unique approach, and we're going to be touching on the buy one, give one model a little bit more in depth, or also known as the BOGO model. So we're going to take a look at the pros and cons of the buy one, get one, and it's pretty complicated. But let's jump into it. So just a quick recap of Bombas. Bombas is a sock startup that specializes in drop shipping high quality premium socks. As of recently, they started to play with drop shipping t-shirts and stuff. They were founded in 2013 by Randy Goldberg and David Heath in New York City. Inspiration for the business was a Facebook status that said socks are the number one most requested item in homeless shelters, so they decided to do something about that problem, and they implemented a one-for-one model, also known as the buy one, get one, or buy one, give one model, like TOMS, made famous by TOMS and Warby Parker, where when a customer purchases an item, Bombas will donate a pair of socks to a person in need, like those who reside in homeless shelters. So they raise money by having a successful Indiegogo campaign, raise money from friends and family, and they also went to the TV show Shark Tank in 2014 and struck a deal with Draymond John, the founder of Fubu, for a $200,000 for 17.5% of the company. They have continued to scale up over the past couple of years, producing high quality socks, and are expanding into making the t-shirts. Some unique finds. Bombas is like the Starbucks of the sock world. The name Bombas was inspired from the Latin word for bumblebee. Bombas wants to make the company culture a place like a beehive, where everyone works together seamlessly, and there are many bee-centric inspirations throughout the company, from having their motto be better, stitched into every sock, to one of their sock technologies, an arch support which they call a honeycomb, to their logo, which is represented by a small bee. Bombas works with a nonprofit, Hannah Socks, to donate their socks to the homeless shelters. Bombas is also a B corporation. They have a B impact record or report rating of 89.2, which means they just qualify and they just qualified to call themselves a B corporation or a benefit corporation. That's what the B stands for. So for reference, the median score of a regular business is around 50.9, and the minimum to become a B Corp is 80. As they scale up, they can look for other ways to boost their score, but for a small sock startup, they're doing a great job with their social causes, investing heavily in the community aspect and the workers aspect. But let's take a look deeper on this buy one, give one model. So it definitely has been criticized over the years. So some questions that you should just have running in your head are can the buy one, give one model create both commercial and social value? And is the buy one, give one financially stable? Is it a financially stable model for long-term use? So just keep those questions in the back of your head. So the buy one, give one. I'm just going to refer to it as BOGO. This model is viable to create commercial and social value. It also increases prevalence and power. An increase in prevalence and power. BOGO is popular amongst millennials. And when more people start using BOGO, the BOGO model, that means there's more competition, which means that it's harder to differentiate yourself from your competitors. Some gray areas in this. When a larger, more established company adopts the BOGO model, is this truly an authentic way of actually helping others, or are they just milking the system for more sales? So it's not a perfect model, and we will jump into that. So the BOGO model is extremely popular in the consumer products industry, particularly apparel. So far in this case, Bombas fits the persona exactly. They are definitely aimed towards millennials, and they're in the clothing and apparel industry. Other examples of consumer products are 2 Degree Foods with their donation of a meal, Warby Parker with their donation of a pair of eyeglasses to a person in a developing country. This model is not only tied to consumer products, because services can also benefit from using a BOGO model. Common Bond is in the financial service industry, and they donate 1 year of education for a student abroad for every domestic student loan it makes. So the BOGO model can be stretched across multiple industries. Let me remind you that many of these are for-profit businesses using the BOGO model, so they still have an obligation to make a profit. And on top of that, they've slapped on a very ambitious social mission, as seen with this BOGO model. So when you buy one, give one, you are either giving a product or service to an organization of your choice. And if you're familiar with the economic theorem, there ain't no such thing as a free lunch, which basically means that someone is paying for what is viewed as free. And in this case, with Bombas, the free pair of socks donated to people, or if the free thing that Bombas gives is the socks donated to people in homeless shelters. And yeah, there's no such thing as free. And funds for the donations are typically taken out of profits. So, and there are 3 ways to address the cost of the give one, the cost of the donation. So 1, you can charge a premium price for the product. 2, finding ways to reduce costs. And 3, accepting lower profit margins with the hope of selling more units because of their social cause. So I think, in my opinion, I believe that Bombas hits all 3 of these tactics out of the park. So they have sock packs, they have a premium product with a premium price, because they're sock packs that go all the way to $150. So yeah, premium price with a premium product using premium materials. Yeah, it gets pretty expensive. Bombas also reduces their costs by not having any physical locations, solely operating online. So they're not in the retail space. They don't have to pay all that extra stuff. It's just online. So they're saving a little bit of costs right there, or a lot of costs. And also, I mean, I'm not totally sure, but this is from the information that I gathered. It's not facts, but their clever marketing and storytelling entices consumers to purchase their products in order to help their social cause. So yes, very clever for them. And they hope that you're going to buy more. Or, yeah. because of their social causes. The marketability and the economic benefits of using a buy one, get one model. Since the social aspect or social impact is very clear, it makes it very easy to entice customers. It's just buy this cool pair of socks and we'll donate one, or buy these shoes and we'll donate a pair of shoes to people who need it, or glasses. It's very easy to for the customers to understand. Just a very crystal clear message, and it's a lot clearer than traditional ways of donating. Some traditional ways where a business would donate a percentage of their sales to an organization like Project Red or something very similar along those lines. A BOGO model also makes it easy to get attention from the media and press. People like to hear that companies are doing good things for others. Consumers are typically attracted to a brand by either the financial appeal or by either, my notes are kind of sloppy right here. Brand by either the functional appeal. I had a mistype on here. But yeah, consumers are typically attracted to a brand by either the functional appeal of the product or the image associated with the brand. So the product has to work really well. It's like, these are really good hiking shoes and the functionality is just on point. Or it could be associated with like status, like a Gucci or a Louis Vuitton like belt. Just it signifies like luxury. So yeah, consumers are attracted by functionality or image associated with the brand. So adding a social cause on top makes it even more enticing for one to purchase their products. And if a customer loves the product, they will usually become loyal customers for life. They will become the repurchasers, willing to pay a premium price. They're aware and they trust the product sold, and they tell others, or in marketing lingo, they sneeze the products to their friends. That just means it's like a good word of mouth way of marketing. So companies like Bombas and all of the other buy one, get one, or buy one, give one, if I said get one previously, just make sure I said buy one, give one. All of the other buy one, give one companies do one thing in copying, or one thing in common, and that is tapping into the customer's personal passions, and they're more likely to create a lasting and deep relationship with their customers. As for customers, employers alike are also enticed by the buy one, give one model, for it provides intangible benefits to the organization's culture by helping the company recruit and retain certain high quality employees who are aligned with their social mission. And Bombas is doing exactly that by attracting employees who are interested in philanthropy and community volunteering. Donating the actual good or service is done in a few different ways. Either the business does it, the donation themselves, or they rely on a nonprofit partner to distribute their product or service. Some businesses donate a similar product sold to the consumer. It's generally a lower quality than what the consumers purchase, what they get, because this is where the company is allowed to cut their costs. Some businesses donate cash or just different products altogether. I'm not sure about the quality of the socks that Bombas donates to the homeless, but I do believe that they are similar quality to the ones sold to consumers, but They're just the